Welcome back. Now, Otjiwarongo-based primary school teacher is being recognized for using the classroom and social media to amplify an important message about safety. Now, Gelda Waterboer has been honored by the Legal Assistance Center for her role in raising awareness on child protection after a classroom video she shared went viral and reached hundreds of thousands of people. Now, she joins us now to talk about the impact of the recognition and the broader conversation it has sparked. Good evening and welcome to Daily Roundup. We are so honored to have you this evening.
Good evening and thank you for having me.
But I came all the way from Otjiwarongo today just for this interview.
Yes.
Thank you so much for making time.
Indeed.
You. Just to start off, since receiving this recognition, have any schools or organizations or policymakers perhaps approached you to turn this message into a structured program?
Not yet, but maybe I haven't checked my emails yet.
Yeah.
Not yet, but I believe that it's still coming, because it's not just about awareness now anymore. It's about how can we sustain this beyond the classroom? How can we build the awareness beyond classroom or just beyond the song? You know, so I'm anticipating, I'm waiting for the emails, but not yet.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Tell us about the recognition.
Well, it's a very great recognition, by the way. Legal Assistance Center is it's an NGO, and to be recognized in such a way is an honor to me, because as someone that does things normally, we just take social media as a normal platform, and for them to use these and take these and use it as an opportunity for them to even reach broader audience when it comes to safety of the children, and not only children, but vulnerable people as well, mothers, children, and so it's really a humbling experience for a person like me.
Congratulations, you deserve it. And just what is one misunderstanding about child protection education that you have noticed since your video went viral?
Yeah, the biggest misunderstanding that I've picked up recently is that teaching a child about their safety is apparently fearful, or it's instilling fear in them. And, you know, I disagree with that so much so, because a child that is educated or informed is an empowered child, is a child that knows boundaries, is a child that uses their language for good, is a child that stands on what they are taught, or a ground of safety that they are taught. So it's not fearful. You know, people approach me, they say, is the child not too small? Now you are introducing my child to these. But who else is going to do that? What time are we waiting for that is the right time? Because somebody out there is not waiting for a specific age. They are waiting for an opportunity. So if I can be able to do that, why not do it? Why would it be a fearful situation? So yes, that is a misunderstanding that I've picked up.
And just to build on that, how do you balance teaching children to speak up, that is without making them fearful of adults or their surroundings?
Yeah, the focus is introducing them to safer adults, because if I can focus on just telling them, be careful of this one, but instead redirect their focus to, this is a person that you can trust, the police officer, you can trust them, the mother, your mother, you can trust, your sister, you can trust, just building their focus on focusing on whom they can trust instead of whom they can fear, then you are building a good ground of enabling a child to speak up, to find a safe ground and a ground where they can feel safe and seen. So it's quite narrow, or it's a thin line between scaring a child away or building a child to be able to stand for themselves. So yeah. And with reports that we hear almost every week about a child that has been abused or raped, I think it is a timely message per se. And if this song had never gone viral, what other methods were you already using or planning to teach body safety that is in your classroom? Yeah, our Namibian curriculum has a safety topic, so that is not something that's new to us as teachers. We teach content-based safety measures and so on, and I would usually do it through tools or just a normal classroom setting, but I was singing the song behind closed doors. It's just that I recorded it this year and it went out so. And there are a lot of teachers that also do that, but they are not seen because it's in the classroom. We do use different tools, we use awareness. We do have a topic in our curriculum, so it's a week-long topic where we teach a child about safety measures and when to say no and how to be touched and how not to be touched. So yes, that's normally what I was already doing.
Has this experience changed the way you view social media as a tool for education and advocacy?
Yes, greatly. To a point that I even changed my social media to Edu Law with Gelda, where I'm empowering teachers and teaching laws about our curriculum or about our Basic Education Act and so on. Social media to me is, the views are not just numbers, they are people that are watching.
Of course,
and so if I can use that opportunity to bring something impactful, something people can learn from and be aware about, why not? Because usually I would take my social media as just something that I can just post a day in my life or do a funny dance, but now it's a very powerful tool when it's used in the right way. And we can use it in a sense that we can empower our next generation, teach them the path they can go, and also empower the adults out there, the parents out there, to follow a path that is safe for their children.
Just to, maybe just what support do teachers themselves need to confidently address, that is, child protection issues in the classroom? You mentioned that you now change your media handles as well, and also just what you are giving out there in terms of being educative, not only to learners, but also to teachers as well.
Yeah, teachers do need training and also clear guidance when it comes to teaching safety, because there are a lot of teachers that care, like I said, but it's a matter of saying the wrong thing or a right thing at the wrong time and not being supported, because, like I said, some parents don't want their kids to learn certain things. So they can be given guidance on how to speak to a child, age appropriately, or just teachings upon how they can be confident in talking about this topic, because we know as Africans certain things are taboo and we don't get that confidence in expressing ourselves when it comes to that topic. So if there can be trainings given to the teachers, guidelines, clear guidelines given to them on how they can teach this topic confidently and be given that permission and be supported, because that's what we need as teachers. Yeah.
And if you could advise the Ministry of Education, or maybe suggest per se, on one practical change to improve child safety education nationwide, what will that be? Yeah,
like I said, we do have the topic, but it's not about the presence, it's more about practice.
Indeed.
We can move away from content-based and be competency-based. What I mean by this is, like I said, I alluded teachers receiving training, but also involving the NGOs, like the Education Legal Assistance Center, upon teaching the parents as well to be vocal about their children. I would like ministry to be more broader when it comes to this topic. Let it not just be a topic in a curriculum that exists on a content basis, but be a competency where practices are done, where people are brought in so the children can feel safe. I always say that there is a child at home that does not know that what is happening to them is wrong, because it's a normal practice that happens from their brother or their uncle, and it's normal to them. And when this is brought to them, they realize, but this is wrong. This is not supposed to be the behavior or attitude that's supposed to happen in my class or at my house. So it should be practical. People should be involved. NGOs should be involved that can visualize and vocalize the safety of our kids, because it's been compromised daily. And we do hear the news. And if there is one person that can blow the whistle, let it be so. Yeah.
Gelda, I can hear the passion within what you are saying, and I hope that you will take it further with the fame that came with social media, just not in Namibia but globally as well. But hopefully you can take it further, not just to end it in the classroom, so that more children can really be educated and be safe.
Yeah.
All the best, and thank you so much for being on Daily Roundup.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. That was Gelda Waterboer unpacking the award she received, that is from LAC, and also just the impact of a video that went viral. We'll be back after this. Stay with us.